Hello, welcome to FountainFX on Monday the 14th of April 2014. We're looking at the Euro-US dollar on the daily chart. We can see that last week we had some serious momentum. It moved 200 points from the 137 all the way up to the 139 in a period of only 4 days, so it's a very strong move. We can see that overall. Almost got up to the previous high at the 139.50. As I said on Friday, expect there to be a sell-off because typically people will be taking profit before the weekend. They don't want to give all their profits back to the market. And those that were able to sell off on Friday at or near to the 139 are very happy because price has almost come all the way back down to the 138. So they've saved themselves losing roughly 100 points in terms of profit. And if we quickly go down into a lower time frame, I'll explain to you what this line is that's sitting here. We can see on this that this is actually the trend line that are plotted from the start of the week last week. On the Monday we had the low form. This was non-farm payrolls the previous week with all the volatility, and then as a result we started to see a breakout of this low as price pushed up. It was a low and then a higher low, and then we had at the end of the day we then had the Asian session where it went sideways, very much a consolidation of price, came back at or near to the trend line and then rallied from there again. So really we had 4 days where price touched the trend line and then rallied upwards. And what happened on Friday? Well, it closed above the trend line, but on Monday morning, this morning, it opened below the trend line. So we've got a big gap of 30 points from there down to there. So now we can see that that trend has been broken, so we can take the trend line off because it's no longer valid, and we can look to plot a downtrend from the highs to the lower highs. So we can do it like that, or we can actually plot it based on the candlestick bodies. So in which case, if we do that, we can see that prices at the moment is following that trend and is honouring that and saying it's still continuing to be pushed to be bearish downtrend along that level of momentum. So what can we expect? What are things that we can look for tomorrow? Well, the price is at or near the lows of today, so therefore it's very bearish because it's looking to close at the end of the day at or near the lows. So we can be pretty much sure to expect price to continue to fall, but we have to be aware of previous price action. So if we go back left, we can see that there's a potential area of support down here at the 137.90, 137.80 area just here, and then below that we have an area down here at the 137.40. I'm going to just push that a little bit up. So 137.45. So we just need to be aware of those areas where price has moved before. But in our case, in terms of taking shorts, we can do a simple case, which is we just sell now with the view that price will continue to fall. But if we want to be very clever with our trading, we can look at taking a short off this area here because it's where price fell with momentum from the 138.50, or we can look at this area of resistance here, possibly bring it slightly down to there, which is the 138.28, so roughly the 138.30 just to be sure. So we've got an area of resistance here where price is falling from. So we can take a look at possible shorts at those areas as price continues in this downtrend. If price then breaks and ignores this area of resistance here and this area of resistance here, then we can be looking for back up to this high of the 139, as price will want to continue to push up and close this gap. And as I said before, price is closing at or near the lows of the day, which means it's very bearish, so expect to sell and take a sell order for tomorrow. And that's it for FountainFX. Happy trading. We will talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye.